Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ahmad Shafiq bin Mazlan and I will present chapter 1. Okay, next I will tell you about overview. Peeling of ingredient is one of the most frequent operation at hotel, canteen and restaurant, even at household purpose. Emerging automatic and semi-automatic machine has been introduced in recent food processing industry. By integrating the both peeling and cutting process, a semi-automatic machine is fabricated to reach the demand. In this project, a portable and affordable potato peeling machine is designed and modified to ease the processing of potatoes. Potatoes but not other ingredients are chosen because a long period of time is required to prepare potatoes before cooking. After the potatoes are peeled, the potatoes are required to be washed and cleaned to get rid of potential chemical, pesticide, dirt and bacteria. Moreover, the cleaned potato need to be cut into pieces or chip form for further cooking. Thus, this project could contribute to saving time taken to prepare the potatoes before cooking. This project is mainly focused on household industry as it could process potatoes in a short period of time with low cost, which could also meet the demand of the market. The simple guard to operate the potato peeling machine could also be favored in food processing industry, as it would not take up a lot of space. All the process of potato peeling and cutting into preferred form could be done in a short period of time. In this project, a component of big analytic and advanced process from IAT 4.0 is considered, which can further analyze the information immediately and make decisions based on the information obtained. The proposed project is in line with Sustainable Development Goal (SDG) Goal 9, Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure. Okay, next, problem statement. When the people peel or cut the potato, they feel troublesome because they make a lot of problems. The problems that frequently happen is the available machines are high in market price. Second, long time required to peel and cut potatoes manually. Lastly, injuries have experienced from manual peeling of potatoes. The objective of this project is focus on the designing and analysis of a peeling machine with different functions, which are washing, peeling and cutting. The project objectives are as the following. First, to provide a low-cost automatic machine with various use. Second, to design the multi-purpose peeling machine that is able to wash, peel, cut the material into chip form and adjust the thickness of chip manually in high volume rate. Lastly, to shorten the time of preparing the ingredient. Okay, for the scope of project. First, customer requirement. User-friendly, low maintenance, safety, competitive cost, and long life cycle and the reliability of the product. Second, the description and estimate market. First, target customer, food processing, industrial and household. It will benefit them by shortening the time of preparing the ingredients. More ingredients are able to prepare and cook. Lastly, the constraint. The constraint and standards set by the international and local nation. International Standard Organization ISO follow and fulfill when designing the product. All the constraints are taken into account and considered thoroughly and throughout designing our product. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Nohafizah binti Abdul Jalil. I will present about market analysis for our project. This slide is about demographic profile of our respondent. Based on the market survey, there are a few industries that require our potato peeling machine to ease the workload. This market research analysis is therefore necessary in order to compare a new product which can save time and can afford to boost the manufacturing rate. From this figure, we know that there are a little difference of our respondent gender, which is 26 of them female and 24 of the respondent is male. Thus, the household income for majority of our respondent is ringgit and below. Mostly, the age of the respondent is below 30 years old. The next part of the survey is we asked the respondent about the design specification for our machine. First, Based on this figure, we can see that the highest respondent choose automatic machine and the type of blade they prefer is various type of blades. Next, 23 of respondents choose 50 kgs for the weight of the potato in one cycle. They also prefer 51 to 60 kg for the machine weight. As we can see, half of the respondents choose to place our machine on the floor and half of them prefer to put the machine on the table. Based on the design chosen by our respondent, they are much prefer the time per cycle for our potato peeling machine is 3 minutes per cycle. Then, this slide is about our survey on the customer requirement. Firstly, these figures show that the majority of the respondents, which is 42 of them, strongly agree that our machine should be user-friendly and efficient. 5 of them agree with this statement and only 3 of them choose to neither agree nor disagree with this requirement. For the second figure, they are also sternly agree on the machine should be easily used and less maintenance. And for the last figure, we can see from this figure that almost 44 of the respondents strongly agree that our machine should be able to avoid injury as well as save the time consuming for each process to complete. That's all for me and thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmed Izzat bin Abdul Rahim. My metric number is 19111060. Today, I will present to you about chapter 3, that is design specification. Okay. First, in the design specification, we have the quality function deployment, QFD. QFD is a process and set of tools used to effectively define the customer requirement and convert them into detailed engineering specification and plan to produce the product that fulfill those requirements. QFD focus on customer need gathered by the market survey. The quality function deployment is used to discover the most significant group of criteria that may help them to meet each other. Quality function deployment also is a big graphical technique that aids design team in methodologically identifying all the aspects of a product development process and establish the relationship between the key parameters at each phase. Okay, next. One of the planning stage in QFD is the House of Quality, H of Q. In the House of Quality, we have 6 sections. The first section is the roof section. The roof section describes about the relationship of the engineering characteristic. For the next section is the top section. We have the direction of the improvement and the engineering characteristic. For the middle section, we have the relationship between the customer requirement and the engineering characteristic. For the left section, we have the customer important and customer requirement. For the right section, the competitive assessment. And last, for the bottom section, we have the important weight and relative important weight and the ranking. Okay, next. This is our House of Quality. Next. This is our calculation of the important weight. Next. Okay, the next item in the design specification is the product design specification, PDS. PDS are the organized statement of the design of problem goals function, feature, and other information. A good design will decide the product that fulfill all the project objective. Thus, developing a PDS is a crucial step in designing a process. The objective is to guarantee the product design and development continue to fulfill customer needs. Next. This is our product design specification. We have the product identification, special feature, key performance target, user training, service environment, key project deadline, physical description, financial requirement, life cycle target, market identification. We have the social, political, and legal requirement. And the last, we have the manufacturing specification. That's all about chapter 3. Hope you all enjoy my presentation and till we meet again. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day to all lecturers. I am Muhammad Azim Fahmi Beruslan. Today I will continue my group presentation on chapter 4, which is concept generation. Firstly, what is concept generation? Concept generation is a procedure that begins with a set of customer needs and target specification and result in an array of product concept design alternative from which a final design will be selected. Since the given time is quite short, so I will focus only the design goal and constraints and concept design part. In our project, we have listed several design goals and constraints. Our design goal consists of: first, to design a peeling and cutting machine for potatoes that can reduce the time of processing the potatoes before the cooking process. And second is to design the peeling and cutting machine with adjustable blade so that the user can adjust to their desired size of potato chip or stick. And the third is to produce a machine with portable design type and easy to operate. And lastly is to design a product with safety features to prevent injury for user while operating or handling this machine. There are several constraints that we have considered, including: first is costing factor. This is because it is impossible to produce a high performance and easy to handle machine with multiple function at low cost. And the second is fabricative factor. As we know, it is quite difficult to fabricate a product with multiple function that can operate sequentially. Next, we will continue my presentation on concept design part. We have come up with 4 design concepts and we have choose one of the best for our project. Every concept design have its own advantages and disadvantages. In this video, I will present only the design that we have choose for our project. As you can see in my video, we choose this concept design by considering several specification and function. This design comes with rotating base and sanding belt around the inner surface of the peeling section body. The rotating base will rotate the potatoes and water so that it will not hit the sanding belt with the same surface. The water that will be filled into the machine will make the potatoes more easy to peel, so this will increase the peeling rate and decrease the time taken to peel the potatoes. It also equipped with an adjustable cutting blade that can be adjusted to produce a variety of potato chip or stick. The internal cutting blade type will increase the safety of the user while operating it. And lastly is the advantage of this design is the sanding belt cannot stand for a long time period because it will start to wear out after several cycles. So user need to change the old sanding belt to a new one after a certain time. I think that all from me. Thank you.
A very good day to the lecturer and my fellow friends. My name is Yeo Yushen. I am the group leader for Group 19. For now, I'll present on Chapter 5, which is Conceptual Design. Chapter 5 is about the process of decision of making process by using the method of analytic hierarchy process AHP and park chart. By applying AHP, the final decision could be made from all the alternatives generated from previous chapter. By referring to this slide, there are a total of 7 criteria in our design, which include manufacturing cost, repairability, weight, machine dimension, material selection, safety factor, and multifunction. After applying AHP, it's observed that the comparison is consistent, as the consistency ratio is smaller than 0.1. This table shows the final decision metrics obtained from all the concepts generated. From this table, it's observed that the design alternative with the highest alternative value is Concept 4. Thus, Concept 4 is chosen as the final selected design. This PARC chart indicates that Concept 2 as datum is one of the better concepts among the other concepts. Although the minus rating is the same for all concepts, Concept 4 has the highest total weighted score after deducting the minus rating. This PARC selection chart leads to the final result that Concept 4 is the best concept available among other concepts. From this PARC chart selection, the result has verified with the previous AHP method, which Concept 4 is the best concept among the rest. For now, I'll move on to product design specification. The function of potato peeling machine is to cut or peel potatoes into chips form or sticks form. The special features included are: the potato peeling machine is operated by using Bluetooth or manually. It's up to the user's preference. Besides, it has detachable peeling and cutting parts, and is powered by simple engine. The key performance target is to ease people's job by peeling and cutting potatoes at once. The service environment is indoor environment, and it requires non-user training. For the presentation, only product identification is discussed, as most of the physical descriptions and life cycle targets are yet to be determined. In this project, the conceptual design 4 is selected as the final design project due to the highest value obtained from AHP. The figure shows the computer-aided drawing of Concept 4. Transparent cover is added at the peeling site so that users are able to monitor progress of peeling without lifting the cover. That's all from our group, and thanks for listening.